He lives here in Firth. He was born in Fussen, but he lives very close to the venue, so I'm sure he's brought a lot of supporters in. Poomjaeng up to his highest ever ranking now, 63. Cracking red start.
And a good kiss as well. Yes, he won us all over in the World Championship, didn't he, David? Put his heart and soul into his match.
Yes, it was nice to see someone enjoying themselves, as he clearly was. Although it all went a bit wrong in the second round. He lost 13-3 to Michael White, but he certainly made an impression on the tournament.
8.
Well, that could have worked out better. He's opened the reds. But the cue ball finished tight under the cushion. Tough black. Even tougher position. That's what he's faced with. Well, it was never easy. And he tried to force that cue ball round for the reds.
So an opening for Patrick Einsle. Back on the main tour, having qualified through, well, it's a European qualifying tour in effect, got his pro ticket back through that at the end of last season. German champion 3 times. Been playing since he was 11. He's currently 26. I think his problem has been really because he's the best player in Germany. It's hard to improve if you're not playing players of your standard or even better.
Well, you could see him cueing directly under his left eye. Not many people play like that nowadays. Remember, Graham Miles used to play like that. A little too straight on this red. This red to the right corner. It may just go in the left side of the pocket, but it's risky. Doesn't want to miss with all the red spread all over the place. Yep, and it goes. Just needs to drop it in. There's a red over the pocket.
18.
We know how popular snooker is in Germany, but a lot of people, they don't play. They like watching, either live or on television, but not necessarily
19.
minded to go and play. So it's in terms of participation, it's not quite as big as you would think. Poomjaeng missed that very difficult black to let him in.
Just finished the wrong side of the blue. The black could be available. Oh, he's had a look at the black. Doesn't fancy it. Problem is that black could be in the way if he decides to go in and out of balk. Well, this is going to be a tough one now. Looks like the cue ball's going into the reds. So he'd have to stun away from those or play it with a deep screw. And that added to the difficulty of the shot. A little quick on the backswing.
Yes, he'll be disappointed, I'm sure, with just 30 there. That was a good chance to make a nice break in the first frame and settle down straight away. I can tell you, by the way, Steve Davis did win his match. He led 3-1 against Jamie Cope, eventually won 4-3, so he will play Mark Davis, who of course won the first TV match of the day against Mark Allen. And David Morris has beaten David Grace 4-3, the other match that started a couple of hours ago.
Well, that was an excellent safety. He was in a little bit of trouble there. Big target though, the black. It's got the green, pink and brown there as well. Well, they had a go. was always going to be difficult to get that cue ball away from all those reds, and now Dechawat Poomjaeng in with another chance. I'd like to get the black back on its spot as soon as possible. Oh, first pot the red. Where's that red going to finish? Well, it was close, but I think he's got away with it. With that red anyway. Thin cut to the right corner. Good pot. Could have done with a better kiss. That was another very good pot from Poomjaeng there. Knew he was leaving this red over the middle had he missed it.
Yeah, I saw Einsle applaud there, just tapped his leg. Good cueing from the tie. Poomjaeng is a former world amateur champion. He won that in 2010. His brother Kwan used to be a professional. There's been a lot of Thai players over the years. Of course, none have reached the heights of the great James Watanabe, 3 times a ranking event winner. In fact, he's on now. It's Watanabe against Robert Milkins. It's 1 apiece there. And if Watanabe were to win that match, he'll play the winner of this one.
$14. $15.
Another good recovery. This is more like it from Dechawat.
$22. $23.
Well, he's brought the red into play, but this is a tough blue. Good pot, and played onto the difficult red down the right side of the cushion,
28.
which will release the other red just above it. Played with right hand side to take that cue ball up towards this red, and he's taken these balls well so far. Good effort to get onto the red. Just not enough right hand side on the cue ball, or enough screw. Tough red down the cushion now.
Dechawat Poomjaeng, 42.
Well, if it had got near the pot, the red would have stayed down this end of the table, and it would have been a pretty good safety. Good pot. And couldn't have landed any better.
Six. Seven.
Hilda Mowens is the referee. Although interestingly he asked her in English to clean the cue ball. So he's 9 behind.
Yes, it was always going to be difficult to hold for the green, and he's held it too well. Another good pot. And that's a little unfortunate, although the blue will go to the corner. So, one good pot here. He'll be on the pink. Oh, that could be an important miss.
21.
He was nowhere near the pot, and that was just pure pressure.
Yes, he knew, of course, the importance of that blue. Could have finished a lot worse, though. So a tight first round. They've each had chances, 51 each.
Well, that's worked out well. Trying to hold the cue ball behind the black. It's going to be close.
Oh.
Here's a practice.
Don't go near it, Dechawat. Keep away. Might drop. See how quick the table is, though. I mean, that just ran and ran, that white.
Yes, and it's finished up a very good safety. Well, he's got a pot at this blue. May go to the centre, but definitely goes to the baulk corner. So close. Patrick gets another chance then. Again, this isn't easy, and there's plenty of pressure on the shot.
Well, this feels like a deciding frame. It's only the first frame of the match, but it's had that feel to it. So, the battle on the blue continues.
Well, it was a little pacey, but it's turned out okay. Well, can't believe he went for that one. And this is another chance for Patrick. Needs to just hold himself together. May have to play it with a touch of side to avoid the in-off in the middle.
Well, this pink's not in yet. Pressure on this.
Yes, it's not an easy shot this, and he knows it. The middle or the corner. Well played.
Yes, in it goes. And the local fans here delighted that Patrick Einsle has won the opening frame. It was a struggle, it was a battle, very tense start here in Fürth, but as I say, it is advantage Germany. He leads Dechawat Poomjaeng 1-0.